Hey, how you doing? On our play for this week. Game Pass is finally coming down in price, but with a catch. Are you ready for the new God of War? We'll talk about it. And Ubisoft is bringing back the best Assassin's Creed game. All this and more in this episode of Press X Start Gamers Digest. What's a run? I'm your host, CJ, aka Sexy Bad Choices. I am joined by,
On MF Ross.
what does the MNF stand for?
Send me to the moon.
Oh, all right, all right. And we are joined by yet again with
Avion Dawson, aka Mr. Carry DJ in all games.
oh, it's unfortunate because the only thing that he couldn't carry with his audio last episode, so we had to bring him back.
That was a first time struggle. So we're fixed. We're fixed.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Hey, champ, it's okay. You try. All right. Now you know who we are. This is Press X Start Gamers Digest, a video game news show that condenses the most important gaming news from this past week into an hour-long meal just for you. We are live on YouTube every week when we can make it because, man, life is hard.
But listening to us is easy.
Yes, it is. Don't forget you can support us by liking this video, subscribing to this channel, and hitting the notification bell. We would appreciate you leaving us a review on whatever podcast service you're tuned in on. And, of course, support us. Subscribe. Thank you. Oh, don't forget, you can join our conversation by joining our Discord at pressx2start.com/Discord. All right. Let us jump into the gaming news with number one. Game Pass gets a price drop. New Call of Duty games no longer included. Okay, cool. Great. This comes us from GameSpot by way of Eddie McCooch. Okay, Xbox Game Pass is less expensive. In response to lots of negative feedback, Microsoft has cut the price of Game Pass and announced that Call of Duty titles will no longer be included with the service at launch going forward. Lowering the price of Game Pass and removing new Call of Duty releases were two of the dramatic changes that Microsoft was reported to have been mulling. So yeah, okay, they're gonna do the thing. Okay. So effective immediately, Game Pass Ultimate is now $23 a month, going down from $30. So you are saving $7, but you're not getting Call of Duty.
But they had raised it, so
that sounds worth it because Call of Duty lately.
What was
has
it
not been
before?
good.
Game
It
Pass
was,
raises price.
I think it was $23. And then it got raised to 30
and then dropped back to 23.
I mean,
Wait,
And then the only thing you're not getting,
because if that's the case,
yeah, keep going. I'm just curious because, like, we reported when it went up, so
yeah, we did. Okay, so PC Game Pass is now $14, which is down from $16.50 a month. Existing members will see the new rates applied to their accounts starting April 22nd, which is tomorrow. But anyone who signs up today will get in for the lower prices.
it went up by $2 to $3 last time, and that was like a year ago or 2 years ago.
So it was like 26, 27. Okay. So you're getting some savings. That's good. That's good to hear. So Game Pass Essential, which is $10 a month, and Game Pass Premium, which is $15 a month, are staying the same price going forward. These tiers do not include day one new releases. Game Pass price hike up to $30 a month was announced in October 2025, and it was heavily criticized at the time. So the new Call of Duty games will no longer be released into Game Pass Ultimate and PC Game Pass at launch. However, Microsoft say they will come to those tiers of the service during the following holiday season, which would be about a year after the initial debut. The existing Call of Duty games already in Game Pass will stay there, Microsoft added. It also appeared that Microsoft's other new releases will remain day one launches into Game Pass. Ultimate, and PC Game Pass. But this is not confirmed. We have followed up with Microsoft seeking clarification. So, from what we knew before this happened, we actually talked about this last week. Asha Sharma had there was a memo that she put out talking about how Game Pass is too expensive, and that I guess in the same breath they were considering whether or not to pull Call of Duty out of Game Pass, and it seemed that
I got it.
Oh,
keep going. I got it though.
Okay, so for them to actually do this, it makes sense, right? Because in the short term, this is pretty much a win for Xbox players, like Game Pass holders. Like, if you're not playing Call of Duty, then you are ultimately saving money because you're not going to get Call of Duty. For the people who are playing Call of Duty, they're probably not playing the most recent Call of Duty because that is just that was probably the weakest out of the bunch of Call of Duty games. So it is a thing of right now, this is the best move they can make. But if this next Call of Duty that comes out this year is a banger, that's gonna hurt. Sean is shaking his head like, no, it probably won't be.
It hasn't been a banger since
Modern Warfare 2 or 3.
Yeah, but I mean, I could be wrong, but I think this Call of Duty is supposed to come from Infinity Ward. So it is like,
I'm here to tell you, we don't care, Chief.
No. Hey.
It's just gonna be a copy and paste. Copy and paste. That's all it's gonna be.
Here's the thing, right? The reason why I think like this ultimately is probably a good move for Microsoft right now, because even if Call of Duty comes out this year and it's a banger, GTA 6. So it's like every game is going to take a hit this fall because of GTA 6. So like next year, when things cool down around GTA 6, then people probably talk about, oh, Call of Duty was actually pretty good. Too bad I had to pay for it full price and not with Game Pass because no longer a thing.
What?
But again,
what cost? Is it going to be 70 or 80?
I'm pretty sure people can get the deluxe. It's gonna be like 100, maybe 120.
No. I mean the base price. But okay, anyway,
the base price.
Game Pass launched 2017. It was $10 a month. Then it came out with Game Pass Ultimate June of 2019, $14.99. Let's call it 15. July of 2023, Game Pass Ultimate $17, $16.99, whatever.
Okay.
And if the straight console, the basic, whatever, was $10.99. October 2025, they brought an Essential, Premium, and Ultimate. So the Ultimate was $17. That's when they made it $30. So they just did it 6 months ago, 7 months ago, to $30, and they dropped it back down now to $23. So it went from $17, $30, $23. So and they removed oh well, that's for certain tiers. Day one availability for certain tiers. So the big thing that they were touting, all of these are gonna be available on Game Pass day one. They're gonna have to put an asterisk next to that shit from now on.
Yes, like that. Yeah, like their whole marketing campaign for the last, I don't know, 5-6 years has just been thrown out the window because one, not everything is an Xbox, and two, not every game is gonna be on Game Pass, and it's just like, all right, how profitable was Phil Spencer for Xbox actually? To see all of this happen, to see like the gamble they took on Activision Blizzard, to see how that turned out, it's like if they just went the standard route of like, we have exclusives, these are the games we have, we are going to support our actual Xbox studios in making games, and hopefully they'll get better as time goes on. Like, would that had put them in a better direction than where they are right now with the trying to capture the the blue ocean of like people who are outside of Xbox who
Hmm.
I don't know, I don't know. These imaginary people like ah ah
I do have a question. I'm
go.
not an expert Xbox player, but
What you're
what was
not?
You're not
I'm
even an
not.
expert PlayStation player, my guy.
You're not even an expert with
I'm
your audio voice. Like, no.
this okay, that what was their last exclusive game?
Who?
Xbox.
Oh.
I mean, none
Like
because they're bringing them all to PlayStation. So what do you refine your question?
so
I mean,
you know how we have, PlayStation exclusive Spider-Man, stuff
Hmm.
like that. What was Samson an Xbox game or something? Was that
Samson? That's a PC game.
PC game? Okay, okay. So what was Xbox last?
They don't have any more.
oh, South of Midnight because that's not on PlayStation yet. So
Yes, it is.
technically, that's the it's on
South of Mid-
PlayStation yet. Oh,
Yes,
you're
it is.
right. It is. It is. It is. It is. Yes, you're right. You're right. Yeah, yeah. 'Cause that
What's that? I've
that
never heard
was
of that.
It
South of
is
Midnight.
a wow. It's a game with a. It's set in the deep south and it has a black main character, and it has a
Yeah,
talking catfish,
yeah.
and you ride around in the swamp. Something, something. I
That
don't
got
know.
my attention. Black Lady
It's
Catfish.
yeah. It's I think it's like it's set in like
It came out March
Louisiana
31st. Let me
on
see.
PlayStation.
Yeah, Southern Gothic setting where you play as Hazel using magic to explore a world influenced by folklore and a destructive hurricane. So it came out 3 weeks
Yeah,
ago.
yeah. It looks beautiful. Like that game, the art direction is
Hmm.
truly like good. Although the actual animation is weird 'cause I think it's like
24
24
frames per second. Yeah.
frames. Yeah. So it has that kind of like stop motion quality to it, but then I think the actual combat like jumps up to 30 frames or something.
Yeah. So
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know how much of it you followed Savion, but when Phil Spencer was still there, after they'd acquired all those IPs and spent all that money, they needed to recoup some. They said there are no red lines for any of their exclusives. So we're getting Halo. I don't know if you followed these announcement. Halo is coming to PlayStation. Gears of War is coming to PlayStation. We already got Forza. Those are their three main tent poles,
Games.
tricycle, whatever, holding up Xbox.
I do
Uh,
remember Forza for sure.
past
Forza
that,
and
we already got Starfield. We already got Avowed.
Mhm.
Uh, um, they bought goddamn, is it Team Ninja uh,
Hellblade.
uh for Hellblade?
Yeah.
Had poor old Marcus go get an Xbox Series X because he thought he wasn't gonna be able to play it, and now we got Hellblade 2 on PlayStation. Like everything's coming over, and they wanna stuff that back in the box. I think with Asher Sharma, but what other exclusive are they really cooking up that could come out besides maybe Elder Scrolls 6, which will
Yeah.
come out 15 years from now because they're making such good money off of Elder Scrolls 5.
Yeah. Like the biggest game that they have on deck is Fable, but when I say biggest, I say probably in notoriety, but not in like mass appeal.
Yeah.
Well, there's a bunch of Fable people out there. I appreciate you people being out there still, but I don't think that's gonna be a game that sells a lot. Also,
Whatever sales numbers it was going to have compared to the old ones is shot because of misogyny.
oh yeah, 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 yeah. That is also a problem with that. But yeah, I don't know, man. Xbox is just in a weird place. This is legitimately a good move. This is a move in the right direction. But the ultimately the issue is all right, well, yeah, you drop the price now, but the price can always increase in the future because we've seen this happen. So it's just hard to put your eggs in the basket of Xbox to believe like, okay, this is good for the future. Like, because we don't know what Xbox future is because they always change every 6 months. Yeah, so we'll see. Number 2, God of War Freya spinoff claimed to feature Tyr and multiple mythologies. This comes from MP First by way of Alex Co. It's been 4 years since Santa Monica Studios had released God of War Ragnarok, and since then, the studio has kept silent on what they're working on. While nothing has been announced so far, rumors have surfaced that Santa Monica is working on a new entry in the franchise, though one that's a spinoff that stars Freya. Faye? Is it Faye?
Hey,
It's Faye.
Faye. Okay. And not everyone's angry dad Kratos, which is fine. That man's story is done. Like,
It's not. He has at least one more in him. He has one more.
have you seen him at the end of Ragnarok? I think he's
So
tired.
I'll be 100%. I think my interest in God of War Ragnarok is like dipped, and so I took a break from it. And I just never went back since.
you never finished it?
I never finished it.
Oh,
So okay, this is when it comes to games for me. If a game already came out and I'm now getting it, I'm not too pressed on like finishing it. It's not something I'm.
I kind of get what you're saying. I like to get games as
What?
closer to the release date. If I don't get it, I'm just like,
Yeah. But have
Yeah.
you like watched like the ending of any of it? Oh,
Spoil-
okay. Well, go do that. Do that at least. Like,
yeah,
Okay.
and then go
There's
play
some- there's some-
Valhalla.
yeah, there's some big
I
things
can
that
skip
happen.
though. I can just skip that. I
What
can skip
Valhalla?
all the. I'm talking about. I can skip like the base game of Ragnarok and just go to Valhalla.
I don't know.
I think you access Valhalla through the menus. I think.
You don't.
I forget how you do that. It could be that you need to beat the game. That's a possibility. I just don't remember.
And what's the difference between Son of Sparta and is it different? Is different companies between those two?
Everything is different between Son of Sparta and the God of War games that you didn't play. Um,
Whoa. I played the first, 2018, finished that.
Oh, okay.
But
Well, yeah,
it was just Ragnarok.
between Ragnarok and Son of Sparta. Yeah, Son of Sparta is a spinoff that did poorly
Really?
because, yeah, I was excited for that thing, and I waited for the reviews, and the way
I did not.
people,
And I still haven't even
liked
cracked
it.
it open yet.
yeah,
I liked it.
Oh, you liked it? Oh, okay. Oh, you know what?
I only stopped because remember I was finishing Ghost of Tsushima, and then I got the
Yote.
second. No, first game. I finished it,
Oh, okay.
and then I got Yote, and so I put down Sons of Sparta, and then I put down Yote for Crimson Desert.
Oh, okay.
So that was the little
Dang.
transition from game to game to game.
Yeah, you need to beat these games, man.
We're not beating Crimson anytime soon.
No, I'm not
I don't
talking
think that's a
about
game you
I'm talking about
beat.
this. Yeah.
It's I feel like it's a game you can beat main quest. I think it's like
probably eventually.
because how many chapters is it?
Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. So okay, back to the spinoff God of War Faye game. Where was I? Spinoff Smart Faye. Yeah. It seems that rumors surrounding the God of War spinoff game is gaining steam as more info about it has surfaced. And we here at MP First have also spotted new references to the project as well. So this is what we know so far. A report way back in 2023 from Fandom Wire mentioned how a spinoff game will feature two main characters and it won't include Kratos. I think when this popped off, people were assuming it was going to be an Atreus game, which would make sense.
I mean, he could still pop up.
Yeah. I think it could be a thing of you play as Faye and then Atreus pops up and he can be like your support character again. But that's
always
fine.
a bridesmaid, never a bride.
I just hope it's not like. So I hope it's not like Infamous. With the girl, with the little neon girl, her DLC game.
Oh yeah, First Light. Yeah, I like that.
I liked it, but I just wish it was longer. So I hope this spin-off game isn't as short and it's something solid that you
I
can
have
actually.
her name in the front of my head, and I cannot remember it. Whatever.
Why?
Fetch? No, not Fetch. Is it
What
Fetch?
the fuck?
First Light,
I don't know.
Infamous.
You looking it up? You looking it up?
Yeah. What was that girl's name?
Yeah, Abigail Fetchwalker.
Fetch. Yeah. Fetch.
I got it. Okay, there goes my brain power for the day. So yeah, this is interesting. This is going to be a thing where when Sony Santa Monica is ready to show us this, they'll show this to us, and it's going to be like, oh, this is pretty. The thing is, I don't, because we're getting Wolverine this year.
Hopefully that as well.
Yeah,
Of course
I don't
it
think
will.
we're gonna get this.
Insomniac is at the helm.
Yeah, it's for as much as I don't like how Wolverine looks in that game, it's gonna do great. It's just gonna do great. Like again, it's Insomniac and they don't miss. So this
I
game,
just want them to have some mechanics from the previous Wolverine game. Some mechanics.
They didn't make it. Why the hell
I'm
would it
not.
have any
I'm
mechanics
not.
from the Wolverine game?
I understand that. But I'm talking about like the way he, the damage looked he had in the previous game.
Man, if
they
you don't,
show that
Huh?
they show that he has a healing factor in here, or like he heals. I don't know if I don't know if they're gonna go as crazy as it. I don't know if they're gonna go as crazy as they did in the game that you're referring to. But they do show that he like heals from his wounds or whatever.
Okay.
But again, like that's more so icing on the cake. So we need Wolverine to move like Wolverine, to act like Wolverine, and then we can see him heal. But yeah, just to wrap this story up. Okay, so this is where I got confused. So since the article went up, the author has since corrected some of the info, and in a comment from a now deleted Reddit post, clarified how the prequel will star Faye, Kratos' deceased wife, and not Freya, as they were led to believe initially, as well as Tyr, the Norse god of war. So one thing to remember is that Kratos' axe from Ragnarok came from Faye. So it's possible that we will see like
I'm thinking Freya. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
So we're gonna I'm more interested now.
Yeah. So I think that's actually a cool thing. It's like, okay, well, if she was the original owner of that axe is deadly. Like I want to see like what she can do with that thing.
I'll wait till I see some teaser trailer. I'll wait. I don't want to get my hopes up.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's Sony Santa Monica. You can get your hopes up.
Studios have not missed yet. That's one of them.
Yes. Yeah.
They saw what Project how the hell you say their name? Project Red?
Project Red. CD
Project
Red?
Yeah. CD.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. They saw how they messed up. Nobody's looking to do that again.
Boy.
You know what I do want in these type of single player story games? I want to be able to have like different camera points. Because like the old God of War.
First person versus third person?
Oh, well, they can't necessarily do that because it can like break some of the like scenarios or some of the like fighting
I mean,
stuff.
It may break the mechanics, basically.
Yeah.
That's what he's trying to say.
Yeah. Where like that's more of a game programming thing where it's like if the game started pulled back, then it'd be easier to like zoom in. But if it started zoomed in, they might have stuff built around the cameras, like dead zones or whatever, where that stuff is not meant to be seen. So
okay.
It's a weird thing. Yeah, but what's not a weird thing? We're moving on. Number 3, Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced, released July 9th, 2026.
Say that again.
This come Black Flag Resynced.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, hey man, I ain't put those words together. It's not my fault. This comes to us from Tom Henderson.
Damn, trying to get us canceled.
Whatever, it's late. All right. Assassin's Creed BF Resynced will launch July 9th, 2026.
That's what white people say when they're drunk.
Right?
Excuse their racism. Anyway, go ahead.
Insider Gaming can reveal that the upcoming Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake titled Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. Okay, I just read that. Despite original plans for the game to be revealed today, April 16th, Ubisoft has decided to postpone the announcement until next week, which is this week. While media and content creators received a roughly 30-minute presentation of the game earlier today. So, for those who are wondering, Ubisoft is going to have a Ubisoft Forward. I think it's just like a Black Flag, like dedicated stream thing happening tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow.
Did you play it back in the day?
Yeah, I did.
Did you play this, Davion?
Oh, you should know I didn't have a console for myself then. So
I'm sorry, Make-A-Wish, Mr. Make-A-Wish. I'm sorry, my bad.
You literally bought my first console.
I did?
Yes. Well,
I'm the greatest.
PlayStation. Because, I had like DS and stuff like that, but actual console, you bought it.
Oh, he's a big boy now.
And you got me Spider-Man, so that's when I started playing that.
No wonder he's such trash. He been playing bullshit for those like.
It wasn't his fault.
Fucking with you. Go ahead.
He was leveling up on DS.
I was mad I couldn't do open play thing.
So we are finally, like, this has been rumored for a very long time, to the point where people were wondering why Ubisoft is not mentioning this game. But this is cool to see. Like, yeah, Black Flag was the only it was the Assassin's Creed that I got the furthest in. I think I even beat that game.
Wow.
Yeah. Like, Assassin's Creed are good games to me, but I just kind of run out of steam with it because it's just like, there's just a lot of stuff to do.
Because the story is all over the place. Like, all right.
Yeah. That was for me with Shadows.
Huh?
Shadows? This is the newest one, right? Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Yeah. No, I tried one, a little bit repetitive, didn't get too much to it. Tried two, nah. I didn't play 3 at all. Black Flag was my shit though. I almost platinum that, but they had multiplayer trophies, which is always stupid.
Yeah.
And I think I played the I always call it the slavery DLC, but it's Freedom Cry.
Freedom Cry.
Or whatever the hell. And then I did not touch another one until Valhalla.
Okay.
I did buy the French one, but then I returned it promptly once I saw all the bugs. I didn't even crack it open.
So you know what? I'm not gonna bother with this. Yeah, Black Flag was that was the game that reminded me Assassin's Creed is a good franchise. Because I played the first one, I was like, okay, this is fine. Like, this is a cool thing. And then I played 2, and I was like, no, I'm good. And then time passed, and then Black Flag came out. I'm just like, okay, this is actually pretty cool. But this is interesting to see that now for some reason the game is ready. But I guess Ubisoft is going through their own troubles and all that stuff, so that kind of makes sense. We know who's excited for this. Savior,
Marcus,
you excited for this?
Oh
yeah, you're right.
Marky?
He's been dying for a remake of Black Flag, so he can finally get in there. I'll buy it for him again.
Let's see what's in the area of games around that time, and I'll give you my answer then.
Well, it's July, so
Any other games coming out in July?
I couldn't tell you, to be honest.
Yeah, you'll probably still be playing Soros if you get Soros.
I do want to get that.
Because if you're anything like DJ, it's gonna take y'all a while to play that game.
Well, he can't because he just started playing games like 2 years ago.
Whoa, this is 7 years ago.
Oh, excuse me.
7.
Excuse me, princess.
2026. So yeah, 7.
Nothing
you're
really
telling
coming out
me-
in. Yeah, go ahead.
I've been playing Gundam Battle Operations 2 longer than this man's gaming career. That is crazy.
Whoa. We're just talking about like PlayStation wise. I've been playing
Oh,
games
okay.
before that.
Okay,
It's just when I got my actually, big boy PlayStation for myself.
Nothing major in June. Nothing major in July. Nothing major in August, other than Marvel Tokon and Beast of Reincarnation.
Is that something you guys are looking forward to? The
What?
Marvel one?
No.
The Marvel one? No.
He's not in the FGC anymore, and
Yeah.
I was never.
I don't have the time to like dedicate to it. Like it looks beautiful. Like I'm sure that game's gonna play great, but I just know that I will be dropping $70 or whatever on that game to play the
to play by
arcade mode.
yourself.
Yeah,
play by
like-
yourself.
Whoa, if you get, I'll get it. We can play together.
Yeah,
You
I
won't-
know.
you
but
won't
I'm
be
not-
It's not
alone.
worth it.
I'm just not gonna play it for long. Like, yeah, like
I'll wait till it's on PlayStation monthly.
Plus.
yeah. If it's on Plus, that'd be pretty cool.
Anyway,
Yeah, speaking of pretty cool, hey, do us a favor. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. If you're listening, leave us a review on whatever podcast service you're tuned in on. Thank you. Number 4, Arc Raider Studio contacted by crime scientist, intrigued by how players are interacting. Dev says only 30% of players focus on PvP. It kind of blow the whole extraction shooter open. This comes us from Games Radar by way of Austin Woods. So, Arc Raiders developer Embark Studio was once again contacted by a social scientist struck by the petri dish of human behavior presented by the game. This time, a criminologist who, unlike the devs themselves, was interested in the surprising number of friendly players who've taken a vow of peace in a genre notorious for cutthroat competition. So, I do want to pause right there just to say that the reason why this is the case is because of how Arc Raiders was built. It wasn't built to be a like competitive PvP.
They built it with the Arc in mind first.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it was originally going to be a single player
PvE game.
Yeah. Okay. PvE, not single player. PvE.
Yeah.
They threw in the PvP after, whereas inversely, Marathon was built PvP first, and then they threw. And it shows.
Exactly. Yeah, and it's like that makes sense that if the foundation of this game is PvE, then the people are subconsciously going to engage with the game at that way, like PvE. But then like you do end up meeting other players, and it's like, okay, well, there are, and also the big thing is that there are systems in the game that allows you to communicate and de-escalate stuff, whereas those same systems don't necessarily exist in other games. They like kind of just have voice chat to do that work for you, and it's just like, okay, well, that just builds to that tension or whatever. So it is like,
I do have a question. The beta we all played or guess demo.
Yeah.
I couldn't see it being a single player at all. The way we
not single player, just PvE. So everybody
Players
working
versus environment.
like no friendly fire. You couldn't actually shoot at people, I think.
Yeah.
I couldn't see us doing that because then those robots were just like eating all the ammo. in one
Well,
go.
So I messed up by having us attack big things with very low level weapons. That was my
Yeah.
fault.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that. We
Right.
were
Yeah.
severely under equipped. We were just messing with stuff just to mess with stuff. Like you
Yeah,
can
like
literally one shot a lot of things in the game. But go ahead.
yeah,
Okay.
like that. The point of the game is to farm resources to build up your character. So if they were to keep the same PvE route, they would probably tweak that system to allow you to build yourself up a little faster to be more effective out
Mm.
in the open world. Because if you think about it, like when you look at the different arc robots, I forget the name of the enemy robots, like you can see them slowly scale up to like a bigger size, and you have the queen, and then even like the king or whatever, the giant
Yeah.
like robots in the game. And it's like you can see how that can progress if we were just doing like a player versus environment sort of game. It's just that in Arc Raiders they add that like player versus player element on top of that player versus environment thing, and that's what they managed to get like the right synergy between I'm interacting with the environment, and now I have to either fight or communicate with another random player that just happens to pop up doing the same thing. So,
I always hope when I see random people that they're helpful and they're not trying to kill me.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, so basically this scientist was fascinated by how people actually work together versus not working together. So, it's cool to see that, and it's just like, yeah, that's kind of how they built the game to function that way. And people engage with the game in that way. So, more power to them. Yeah, I'm not gonna really like get into nitty gritty of this, so we can keep this going. Number 5, Elden Ring. Alex Garland, A24 video game movie reveals full cast. 2028 release date, and it begins shooting for IMAX. This comes from Variety. I don't know. I always fumble that. By what you laughing at? At least we can hear you. This this comes to us by way of Alex Rittman. So yeah, like I'm not gonna sit here and read all the names because no, Uh, they're
We don't
making
know
an
half of these
Elden.
people.
Exactly. They're making
You
an
said we
Elden Ring
don't?
movie. Well, I don't. Do
I
you?
know Nick Offerman. That's about it.
I like movies where we don't know people and we're getting, our first experience with them. Because if you're just throwing a bunch of A-listers in there, it's just like, okay, we know you can act.
A lot of
We know
them
you
can't
can
act.
act.
You're just paying just to see the A-lister.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's all it
Yeah.
is.
So yeah, they're making an Elden Ring movie. I just want to have us take a moment and play a game of 1 out of 10. Where do you think this is gonna rate?
It really
Knowing what
depends
we know
on.
about the movie, knowing what we know about the game, like what do you just spitballing? What do you think this is gonna rate?
6 out of 10.
6.57. Because I
7?
think some
Okay.
people are going to think they can do so much with it, how broad the game is. And if they don't do enough, then it's going to be, kind of low.
Yeah.
So it's like, it all depends on the person and how they feel about Elden Ring as a thing.
I'll reserve
Yeah.
judgment.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and say like 6 out of 10 as well, because I feel like there are bones in Elden Ring to make a good movie, but the game is so weird with its characters, its lore, even like the science of the world and how stuff just doesn't make sense. Whereas the Elden Ring person that you fight at the end is both a man and a woman, but not like trans stuff, but like literally just two people in
Is it
one
like
body.
is
Because
it like
like
those is it like those people in like Hell's Paradise? I mean, yeah, Hell's Paradise. Where they're like,
That's an anime.
oh, you didn't
oh
watch that?
no,
Wow. It's like
I've heard things about that. I
it's
yeah.
both genders and they can just switch in between at
Oh
any
no, I
point.
actually, funny enough, I've seen a couple of scenes of Hell's Paradise. Had no idea that's what it was until like later on. I was like, oh, this is that. I was like, oh, okay, but no, it's like it's part of the story. Like I couldn't even tell you because even at the time when I was like listening to this stuff, yes, listening to the stuff because you don't get any of the story in the action Elden Ring game. You got to read the stuff. Thank you to Bati Vids, who actually has like a 4-hour long YouTube video that actually tells you the story in the game that you didn't get in the $70 purchase of Elden Ring. Yeah.
Hey, you know there are some animals that can switch between male and female.
And
Yeah,
where'd
like
you find this out?
So I already knew about it, but because you just said it, I was like, oh yeah, there are some animals that can do that. Clownfish, you know, Finding Nemo. If the dominant
yeah.
female dies, the largest male turns into a female.
I'll do
Interesting.
the humping.
Subscribe to Press X to start for more animal facts. Anyway, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. You know what?
Swamp eels. Swamp eels often start as females, then they become males as they age. Some males can reverse back to females if needed.
Yeah. Don't salmons do that too? Like if the
Uh,
water's something.
I
As soon as
don't.
it gets cooked, I don't care.
I
No,
don't see that. Some
okay.
bearded dragons can turn into males due to high temperatures. That is wild.
Okay.
Just grow a.
Next
Next story. Next story.
It's so hot in here. All right.
Next story.
Voice gets
Speaking
deeper.
of hot here, number 6, Call of Duty movie gets mission ready with summer 2028 release date. We're not even going to talk about that. Yeah, they're doing a Call of Duty movie.
Next story.
Sure. All right. Let's go to the quick hits. Number 7, Crimson Desert sold over 5 billion copies worldwide. This is in, I think, a month or less than a month because it came out, I think, 3 weeks ago, something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's crazy. They're doing great with, even though that game released in, I guess, a very bad state, they managed to update that game like crazy to make the game very different from.
They're listening to the players. Like
they have
they're
Epic Studios Fortnite numbers for their staff. So.
Yeah. Because they Black Desert is a MMO that is, for all intents and purposes, still going on. So it's like they have that experience of constantly updating their games, and they know how to tweak really quickly and get something out. Number 8, all new IP Pragmata surprises 1 million units sold in 2 days. Highly innovative and original gameplay. Okay, this is Capcom just saying stuff.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that's still good.
Basically, yeah, the game is doing great. Like this is a new IP from Capcom who is killing it, who just released Resident Evil 9. So like that's really impressive. They can turn around and release a game that is doing this well. Number 9, Fallout New Vegas dev says don't expect a remaster, argues Bethesda doesn't have the source code or the engineering know-how. Ooh, I missed that last part. Dang. I mean, that comes up from PC Gamer. They don't have, Bethesda doesn't have the source code because Obsidian made Fallout New Vegas. That's
and
one.
they did not deliver the source code. That was a milestone that they were supposed to do to get an additional $10,000, and they was like, we don't need that $10,000.
But then the added sauce of they don't have the engineering know-how is a dig that I laugh at, because every time Bethesda releases a game, it is filled to the brim with bugs. And I just want to jump to, they just released this huge update for Starfield recently, and guess what? It's filled with bugs.
Rough.
You gotta be
Number
wary
10.
with these games.
Yeah. Well, you gotta wait and see. Shuhei Yoshida says Jim Ryan fired him from PlayStation Studios because I didn't listen to him. This comes to us from This Week in Video Games, and the what is it?
Edmund Tran.
TLDR.
Yeah.
Yeah, the TLDR here is essentially Jim Ryan had. No, I'm just gonna say Sony had wanted Shuhei to essentially work on live service stuff, and Shuhei said, "No, I don't want to do that." And basically, Jim Ryan demoted him to be head of PlayStation Indies, and then eventually fired him. So
They were both
that sucks.
working there almost 30 years.
Mhm.
Shuhei said because I grew up with Jim from the PS1 days, you don't want to have one of your friends as your subordinate. So I'm sure there
Yeah,
was some weird clashing in there.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
rough.
It's like you know him for so long. It's just like I don't. You're not gonna tell me what to do. Like, come on, man. But
That's what
yeah,
it's like.
yeah. And then finally,
Lastly,
number 11, PlayStation starts following UK laws on age verification. This comes to us from
ranks.
Game Ranks. Okay. Um, essentially here is PlayStation is it used to be you can opt into giving your age, like having your age verified to
Hmm.
use the chat and other PlayStation features. Now they're making it like mandatory in the UK to follow the current laws of like age verification stuff.
Okay, so they waited until the last minute. Apparently, the UK's Online Safety Act was passed in 2023,
Mm.
but they really
Mhm.
started enforcing it in early 2025. So let me see. It mandates age checks for adult sites, restricts content deemed harmful to minors, and imposes several severe penalties of up to 18 million pounds or 10% of global revenue. So
Dang.
this isn't a oh Sony wants all your shit. This is
Yeah.
we ain't giving up our 10% of billions of dollars or whatever the hell. So
Yeah. Yeah.
um,
For their
appar-
ID,
uh,
now they can put that.
yeah, it says apparently Microsoft rushed to comply with the law shortly after OSA was passed, and Nintendo hasn't moved to comply with it yet.
Nintendo's like, we don't even understand what they're saying. Like, what do you mean? All right, that is it for the news. Now let us talk about the games we have been playing. Sean,
Yeah.
what have you been playing?
So I pre-ordered Pragmata, started playing it day one. I am enjoying this game. I already told you I was going to enjoy this from when I played the
Hmm.
Steam demo with mouse and keyboard. I played the demo again on PS5 just to make sure. I already knew I was going to like it. I played it again. I think I'm in like the fourth biome area, whatever you
Okay.
want to call it.
Hmm.
This has that PS1, PS2 jank. I didn't think this. I think a lot of people thought the puzzle mechanics simultaneous with the shooting was going to be weird.
Yeah.
It just puts you on edge because sometimes you feel like you can never get it done quite fast enough, or you're not
Okay.
going through the path that you want
Like the most optimal path.
because they have what do I want to call them? Basically power-ups that you can pass through on the puzzle to do more damage, to freeze them, to make them attack
Hmm.
each other. Um, I just unlocked one where you can get health back. So,
Oh.
but it also has a function later on in the game, not too late, where you can just auto complete the puzzle. So
Oh.
like
That's something I would use.
you don't have to use it if you don't want to, but it just takes away some of her overdrive gauge because during
Okay.
overdrive you do massive damage and pretty much I think affect everything in front of you.
Okay.
But
Um,
do you see yourself playing this 3 times to platinum it?
this game, hmm. So this has a difficulty gated trophy, a platinum trophy. So they want you to play it on hard mode essentially, and then harder mode. So I don't know. As long as you can stick and move, you can play the game. It's just gonna take longer to kill things. I'm sure there's some experts just absolutely blitzing the enemies.
Yeah.
I'm an average player at this, but I'm still enjoying it.
You said you're in chapter 4, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Out of what?
I have no idea. I'm literally going in blind.
Do
I
you
have
do
not
you
looked
want
up
to
a thing.
know?
You can tell me. It's probably like 6 to
Yeah.
7 chapters.
It's 6 chapters, yeah.
Yeah, I mean it
6 chapters?
it
6.
so
They're
it
almost
shows it
done.
on the map.
Oh, okay.
It shows it on the map the areas that you can go to or like that you can't access yet. So I mean like I already know what's in store for the most part.
Yeah. Okay.
I've seen people say this is a possible game of the year contender. I don't know
Mhm.
about that,
Mhm.
but because we have a very stacked year.
Yeah.
But it is a very good game. As we saw with the Metacritic, it's getting 4s and 5s, 4 out of 5s, 9 out of 10. Some people giving it perfect scores. It's a new approach, somewhat.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
it's
something
at
Has
an
it on
87
their
right now on
critic?
OpenCritic.
Say it again. And not me, unfortunately.
I think
Yeah, it's
me.
at an
Let me-
87 right now on
Okay.
OpenCritic, which is like, yeah, that's really high.
Let me check was it me?
Pragmatic.
It was me. Yes.
Oh yeah, you.
Boo.
But yeah, man, like that is like I've been absorbing all of the like reviews and stuff on the game because I'm just
Mhm.
like, man, should I get it now? Like it's not that long of a game. Like I could probably pause Crimson Desert to play it and like get it done and go back to Crimson Desert. But like it's just in between Crimson
I mean,
Desert and
it's a short enough game.
It is, but like I want to get Sorrows because I feel like
Yeah.
that's the game that I'll probably have more fun in. And Sorrows is gonna have a multiplayer component, right?
Have no idea.
Okay.
I need to watch
have no idea.
gameplay on that.
Go
I
watch
think
gameplay on goddamn Returnal. It's just a sequel. Go play Returnal. You know what's funny? As he looks at the fantasy critic, I see that I had bid on and got high guard. It's just like, God damn, that feels so long ago.
Yeah,
It
right.
feels
Exactly.
it was just
so.
less than 4 months ago. It's already shut down. That is crazy work. I guess.
Okay, so Sorrows is a single player only roguelike shooter.
I mean, that's how Returnal started. They added
That's like,
multiplayer after the fact.
yeah.
So
Yeah. So there's currently no co-op in Sorrows for right now. But like,
Does
yeah,
anyone
it's
have that?
just
Oh, okay, I see it.
is there anyone have what?
No. I was seeing if someone has Sorrows. I was scrolling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
So yeah, it is like it sounds really good. Like
Mhm.
the only thing that I had, like, actually, let me ask you this question:
Mhm.
does the what's her name, Diana?
Yeah.
Diana?
Yeah.
How is her character?
I once again refer you to PS1, PS2 jank. She's corny. This is
Okay,
a
yeah.
corny ass Capcom game, but it's
Yeah.
endearing. It's endearing their
Okay.
interactions.
Okay.
I won't spoil anything.
Yeah. Like that's been my
Maybe
only
you don't
kind
care
of
about
just like,
spoilers.
man, I know this little girl's gonna annoy the hell out of me. I'm just like, I don't know.
Nah,
Yeah.
she's not annoying. She
Okay.
if you die, she's like, hey, you maybe should have done this, or
So
hey,
she's kind of helpful.
yeah, but I don't feel like it's a necessarily annoying way because there's so much going on. She kind of keeps you like, hey, you might want to jump. Hey, avoid his
Okay.
tail. Like it kind of gives you shout
Yeah.
outs to like what's about to happen. So
Yeah.
I don't know if you can turn her down or turn
Her voice.
down her interactions. Yeah, or like
Yeah.
decrease the amount that she talks. But I mean, I don't feel like it's an annoying amount.
Okay.
Yeah.
That works. Okay. And then Sabian, how you what you been playing anything other than Crimson Desert?
Um,
Have you made any progress?
I've made progress. I'm on chapter 9.
Okay. You're
Um,
you're ahead
I
of
s-
me.
I really stopped. Well, okay. Originally, I was on like chapter 7,
Hmm.
but I was doing side quests, and they were telling me I can't do this until I meet someone else, and so it's like I have to continue with the
Yeah.
main quest, even though I don't want to at the moment.
Hmm.
But I need to start just looking at other factions and
Hmm.
just going to other regions and then doing that. I think I was just stuck in Hernan doing Hernan stuff.
Yeah.
So other than that, my next play is probably gonna be Lego Batman.
Okay. So wait, real quick,
Um,
for
mhm.
Crimson Desert, with you being in chapter 9, are you able to go into, was it the men's dem
Demonis,
dem is it Deminus? Yeah. Are you able
the
to go in
Demonis.
there like without all of the red dots everywhere?
So as Cliff, it's still gonna be red dots, and I
Oh,
think
okay, good.
with the girl, was it Damien?
Damien, yeah.
Uh, I think at first it wasn't red dots,
Hmm.
and then once you progress a little bit, it's red dots.
Red dots. Okay. Okay, good.
But I actually like her gameplay, so I was like, I might play with her more
Yeah. Yeah.
because there is a boss you're forced to play with her,
Hmm.
and I think I lost that first match, backed out, looked up some TikTok videos, got some good gear, got some strong swords, came back and I won.
Yeah.
But I think it's only Cliff and her that I would actually play with. Unka is just a tank that
Yeah.
I don't want to play with.
Yeah. Yeah. He is, I haven't played with Damia yet, but Unka is very much so the tank brawler. Like I do like the rage feature that he has, but like again, you don't really play with those characters for too long if you're just doing the mainline story. So it's like, okay, well, I'll maybe go back and see what that's about later on.
It
But
feels like
yeah,
you're starting the game over.
yeah, well, I mean, it does in terms of learning the like attack combos and stuff, but like you can just move those points over and like you can have all that stuff unlocked again. And like if you've been playing
You
the
know, you
game, you
can,
should have a
it just takes Abyss. It takes the faded ones away, and then you have to actually buy some more from
yeah, yeah,
witches.
yeah, yeah. But I
I'm
have
not
like
spending that.
I have you
I'm
have
not.
I have like 7 of them. And it's just like it's fine. It's fine. Cuz like you get through this and then at the end you can just do what you want and
Restart
then
it.
you'll have more faded abyss. So it works
True,
out.
true,
Well,
true.
at least I'm not too worried about it. But and then you said the next thing you're gonna play, you're gonna shoot for is Lego Batman.
Yeah, that's just something to, in between games of Crimson and then Sorrows.
Hmm. Yeah.
So it's just something, just to get my mind off the other games.
Okay.
Something a little too kiddish so I can not think about stressful missions and stuff like that. Because
Okay. So yeah,
before before we change it, before we change.
I'm just gonna go back to Crimson Desert.
No, have you noticed that they're not very open with how to do stuff in Crimson Desert?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm like, I'm lost. They're talking about they're not telling you, oh, you need to go underground. It's just right there. I
Yeah.
don't know where the tunnel is. I don't know where nothing is at. And I'm
I
just running around.
I okay. I appreciate this game for that because once you get to a place, it is like, okay, what do I need to do here? And then you kind of look around, you're trying to find those like context clues to figure this stuff out. But then, like, of course, because this game is being covered by everybody, if you can't, you just look it up, and that's okay. Like, that's okay.
Even with
But
that, it's still struggling. Uh,
oh,
there was a puzzle. I was like, how do I do this?
the only puzzles that I have not figured out yet are the like I guess, backgammon / chess pieces that are just out in the open world. Like, I haven't figured out what you're supposed to do with them when you run into them. So it is a thing of like, I need to look it up at this point, because I've done everything from pushing them all away with my force ability or whatever, and like picking them up, moving them around. Like, nothing really does anything. And like that little fog of war with the question mark doesn't go away. So it's like, okay, I'm obviously not doing this right. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna look that up. But like, overall, I finally realized what the source material to Crimson Desert is, and it's Game of Thrones.
Mm.
The the main the
Mhm.
main character, the main like gray mains, the main like family that you are a part of is like the Starks in the north, and they basically get routed by, I forget who pretty much wrecks them in the show, but like they get routed by the Black Bears in the game, and then you basically are rebuilding your house essentially. And then you have all these different houses in the world that you are interacting with. You're gaining their favor to essentially build alliances. And like, that is the, I guess, backbone of this game. And it was a thing of like, oh, this world is very much so like Game of Thrones, where it is very much medieval with like hints of magic everywhere. And then like as you progress through the game, you see that magic stuff happen more and more and more. And you're just like, okay, wait, like what's actually happening in this world? And then anytime you go into these sky islands that are just like, all right, sure. You look in the distance and you can clearly see that when you look down below you, the lights that you see are all like fire, like candle lights. But when you look in the distance, the lights over there are like whitish green. And you're like, something is not right over there. Like, why is those lights so different from down here? And then, of course, if you're looking online, you realize, oh, because they have electricity over there. You're just like, there's that in this game. Um, yeah, man, this game is. Oh, I had a quote in my, not a quote. I had a like a succinct way of explaining how I feel about this open world. The game is big on purpose. So to me, it doesn't feel like this game is filled with, like, filler stuff to do. It's filled with like normal stuff a person could do. So
Mhm.
like in the clip that I showed, like the 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 person is fighting a boss and they pull out a broomstick and just sweep the ground with the broomstick. And that's just a thing that you can do in this game that they don't, the game is not like, hey, you should pick up that broomstick because that broomstick can do X, Y, or whatever. It's like, no, that's just a broomstick. You can pick it up, you can use it if you want, but that's a broomstick. And like, you have a house in this world that you can put stuff in that you find in the world. And again, it's just like, yeah, you can do that if you want, or you can sell that stuff for money and use that money to upgrade your
I
armor or
definitely
buy stuff.
sold everything. I don't. My house is empty. It's
Yeah,
just a bed and like a candle, and that's it.
yeah. And like this game is probably the, I'm not like super fluent in like the sandbox games of our generation, other than like, oh, you have like Roblox where you're doing weird stuff for weird things. But like, this game feels like the medieval fantasy sandbox game that is, I feel like, going to be a benchmark for things you can do in this game that's not just like for whatever like random sake. It's like all this stuff is for a reason, it's for a purpose, and it fits in this world. And I say all that to say that like, to me, I feel like this game might be my Dragon's Dogma to when Skyrim launched. and comparing this game to Grand Theft Auto 6 in that like they're both sandbox games and they're both like essentially doing a similar thing where you get into this world and this world is very much so a lived in world that you are going to be a part of. And I'm just like, dang, I really hope GTA 6 is doing something incredibly different. That's not just, yeah, you're just like in this world with social media.
I saw we're getting a new trailer
Enjoy.
soon on GTA 6.
Probably in the summer. Probably in the summer. Like they're gonna they have to start their marketing campaign soon to like get that going. So we'll probably see something in the summer. Or they could partner with PlayStation and do something. I think PlayStation is gonna have like a state of play or whatever in May because they usually do that before the whole summer Game Fest stuff. So we will see. But yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. Oh, and I'll just end this by saying that as of right now, Crimson Desert is like my current game of the year because like I just every time I see something online, I'm just like,
I gotta
I
go
ain't know
do
you
it.
could do that in this game,
I
huh?
gotta go do it.
Ooh, let me go try that.
Yeah,
You know
well,
what's
sometimes
crazy?
it's, yeah,
I've messed up my sleep schedule for it. Like I might be trying to go to sleep. I'm looking at TikTok. I was like, oh, I can go do this. Let me turn my portal on real quick and go
yeah.
do it.
Oh,
It won't take that long.
Portal.
2 hours go past.
Is it
But do
4
you
o'clock?
have your ice power? Do you have
No,
any element?
nope.
Man, I don't know how to do it. And
You
I'm
don't know.
already in chapter 9.
So I think you get your elemental powers by doing the Sky Island stuff.
I mean,
So
is it just like going there and doing something, or is like there's a quest for it?
no, I think you go up there and you progress through the different islands because you have to do puzzles and stuff to get to progress through those islands up there. I think that's how it works. But we'll figure that out and talk about it in the Discord that you can join in if you join our Discord at pressx2step.com/Discord. Wink.
Where you can hear my hot takes.
Very hot takes. Very. I might even wink at that. Very hot
Hey,
takes.
it's all for entertainment, all
And
for
they all stem from
conversation.
Twitter, unfortunately.
Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Reddit, all around.
We try to stop him, but he doesn't understand what that means.
Hey, it's you can't stop greatness.
Oh, that's what it is. Well,
Like,
speaking of great, this has been an episode of Press X Art Gamers Digest. We hope you enjoyed this episode, but you enjoyed making it great. Don't forget, you can support us by liking this video, subscribing to this channel, and hit the notification bell. Don't forget, you can join our Discord by going to pressx2start.com/Discord. Don't forget that if you're listening to this podcast and not watching it for whatever reason, I'm sure you have your reason, you can leave us a review on whatever podcast service you're tuned in on, or tell a friend. Actually, not or, and tell a friend. Grammar.
and cousins and aunts.
Yes, tell those people as well, because they are also important to us and you. Probably more you than us. Anyways, we'll see you later. Take care. Bye.
Adios.